Pope Benedict XVI arrived at Andrews Air Force Base this afternoon about 4 o'clock here in Washington time and was met at the bottom of the ramp. You'll see it in a moment by the president himself and the First Lady as well. That's the first time the president has ever met a foreign dignitary of any kind and gone out to the airport to do it. On his way over, on the plane talking to reporters, the Pope had something to say about the pedophile priest scandal that has rocked the Catholic Church in America.
We are deeply ashamed, and we will do all the possible that this cannot happen in future. We will absolutely exclude pedophiles from the sacred ministry. This is absolutely incompatible, and who is really guilty and to be a pedophile cannot be priest.
Strong words. Many felt they were overdue and much needed, but nonetheless they have now been said as the Pope begins his visit to the United States. Fred, your thoughts on the importance of this visit, the meaning of it?
Well, he said the right thing in the beginning, no question about that. He should have said that, and maybe it was overdue, but he said it extremely strongly. Look, this is a very brave guy. I think he and the president are going to hit it off, and one of the things that I particularly admire about him is he has been willing, as Pope, not only to create a dialogue with Muslim leaders, but to attack or to urge them publicly and loudly to make sure that Islamic extremists abandon violence as a way of spreading the faith. So what happens when he says that? It produces violent riots and so on. But the best thing he did was on Easter, to punctuate that exact point, he personally baptized a former Muslim Italian journalist who had been a strong critic of this violence. So, look, he's a very brave guy, this Pope.
Well, I think he's got a lot of work to do to try to repair the American Catholic Church. I mean, it's losing parishes, it's losing schools in the inner cities, which it used to be a staple of. It's losing population. It's only holding level as the largest single denomination because of immigrants. And to the Pope's credit, he is a defender of respect for people who are immigrants, including illegal immigrants. So there's a lot of work to do here.
I like the way he used the word absolutely twice in about 30 seconds, not just in this context, but he's a man who represents a church that actually believes in something and stands for something. If you compare it with the Archbishop of Canterbury, who said a few weeks ago that Britain ought to consider incorporating Sharia law, you have to thank God for a religion and a church that actually has beliefs that it will stand by in this secular and relativistic age.
And we'll continue to keep an eye on the Pope throughout his visit here. That's it for the panel, but stay tuned to find out why people in Detroit have no reason to worry about their city government despite the indictment of the mayor. That's next.